Today we're going to be looking at some Ram 1-ton dump trucks. Are they right for your business? Let's find out. I'm Bill Quigley, and this is the Landscaper's Edge. Most people have their preferences. They've been in the business a while as to what truck brand they prefer. Many contractors swear by these Rams, so let's see what they're all about. Both these trucks are 3500 Ram dump body. One of these is the 6.4 liter gas engine. This one is the 6.7 Cummins diesel engine. Both of these are going to be in the tradesman trim, which is going to get you a basic work truck. You're going to have your rubber floors, your vinyl seats. You're not going to have fancy electronics in there. Just a basic money-making work machine. Which engine you're going to choose is really dependent on what you're going to be doing. Are you going to be towing heavy equipment, skid steers, mini excavators? Are you just towing around a couple mowers, some grass clippings around town? The 6.7 diesel here is a beast of an engine. This one boasts 370 horsepower and 850 foot-pounds of torque. There's also a high output option which boosts that horsepower to 400 and your torque to a whopping 1075. On this end, you have the 6.4 liter gas engine. This one is 410 horsepower and 429 foot-pounds of torque. Both of these are capable of towing a trailer. Reasonable size skid steer on the gas engine, mini excavator, definitely mowers. Remember, the diesel engine is going to come with a heftier price tag for sure. So whatever you decide has to fit into your budget and work best for you. They're both going to have heavy duty transmissions, the gas version being the 8-speed, diesel being a 6-speed version. As far as rear end axles, gear ratios, that's a topic for a whole nother video. I won't get into it too much, but you want to do some research, making sure that the combination of axle ratio is going to be right for what you're doing, towing, whatever it may be. So that's something to definitely look into. These are 1-ton dumps. You got to remember that they're not heavy hauling trucks. If you are looking to haul a lot of dirt, stone, heavy materials, you're probably going to need a bigger boat. One of the things I do like about the Ram line is that they offer a 4500 and a 5500 in the same footprint. Ford does the same thing with their F450s and 550s. If you go to a Chevy or a GMC, you're going to be stepping up a truck size to go to that 4500 and 5500s. As you can see, this truck has the airflow body on it. There are so many manufacturers of truck bodies. If you're buying a used truck, you're pretty much stuck with what it has unless you want to change out the body. If you're going to custom order a truck, you can choose from different manufacturers such as Knapheide, Airflow, Dejana, all good brands. I recently had the opportunity to fly out to Knapheide and get a tour of their facility and see what they're all about. They specialize in steel and aluminum bodies. If you have it in the budget, it's a good idea to look for a stainless steel body for longevity, especially in New England here. We get a ton of rust from the salt. Many different manufacturers. Do your research and pick what's best for you. All these Ram heavy duties are going to have a heavy duty frame. These ones feature 8 separate cross members to help with stiffness. A very strong design. Real quick, I want to go over the interior of this vehicle. This one is a tradesman. It does happen to have cloth seats in this one. I know most of them do have the vinyl seats. Vinyl seats are great if you're going to get them dirty all the time. They're easy to clean. Cloth can be great too, but I recommend putting a cover over them. So from left to right here, you do have power windows, power locks. You have auto headlights. You're going to have your basic windshield wiper functions. You are going to have your hands free for the phone and the radio. You could still talk to your customers while you're driving safely. You have a basic screen setup. Nothing too fancy in these. Heater controls. You have your built-in brake controller, which is excellent if you're using electric brakes. Very easy to set, very easy to test out as well before you take off. Auxiliary switches, if you want to add lights, strobe lights, other accessories, you have that availability here. I've talked enough about these trucks. Let's hop in one and take it for a ride, see how it goes on the road. So for being a 1-ton dump, and especially with an empty body, it rides surprisingly well. It's not super bouncy like you'd expect. A fairly smooth ride for a work truck, which is not a bad thing, especially if you have to spend all day in it. The steering is very light. It feels a little too easy to steer sometimes. Kind of makes it feel like the front end is light, which it isn't, but it does give that impression. So for me, it'd be something I just had to get used to. Not a deal breaker by any means, but something to point out. All right, we are pulling back in here now. I want to give a big shout out to St. Johnsbury Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. If you are in the Vermont area at all, check them out. They have a great selection and a great staff. Overall, I'd say the Ram drove excellent, better than I expected, plenty of power, no issues there, comfortable to drive. I've personally never owned a Ram. I've had Chevy, I've had Ford. I would definitely consider it, especially with the price point it's at. The diesel is going to run you up near 80,000. Gas models closer to the 60 to the mid 60 range, depending on what you get. So there is a big difference there to keep in mind. And yeah, overall, I would not shy away from a Ram. Thank you for watching today. I hope you found this video informative. Please like our videos and subscribe to our channel. It's the best way to support us. I'm going to be putting out content just like this to help keep you on the cutting edge of the landscaping business, literally. Please comment below. Let us know your experiences with heavy-duty trucks, what you use, what you like and dislike. If you have any questions, you're looking to buy your first truck, please comment below. I will definitely answer and help you out. I'm Bill Quigley, and this is The Landscaper's Edge.